Hello everyone, this is Tea Tell Truth class. Today we will have to talk about what kind of teaware can fit your lifestyle. And the first one is Tea Tell Truth mug. So this mug, there's a filter inside and you can put the tea leaves inside this filter and it can fit like half of the mug, and you pour the boiling water and look at the mug shape. See, this is like wine glasses shape. Here is a little narrow, at the bottom it's a little wide. Why? If you smell the aroma from the tea mug, it's gonna like amazing. So this tea mug is really easy to use and really good for officers if you drink tea at office. So this is my recommendation for you. And after tea mug, let's move to a little advanced level of tea lover. This, we call it Gai Wan, where people feel like it's not a Gai Wan, the shape is not right. So this is black sand clay Gai Wan, and this is Qing style. You can see a little spout here, and inside it's a little teeth here to block the tea leaves. So when I brew tea, it's really easy to let the water come out and leave the tea leaves inside the Gai Wan. So for the other tea lovers, probably you're really familiar with this kind of Gai Wan. There's one cap, and this is one container, and this is one little disc underneath. For this Gai Wan in China, we call it universe. This is about sky. This is a human being, and this is the earth. So for the whole Gai Wan's concept, it's like we drinking tea in the universe, and we respect all the nature harmony in one universe. So this is why like tea master, they love to taste tea in Gai Wan, because it's pretty fair to taste different kinds of tea, because this material will not absorb any flavor. For example, the black clay or the purple clay, they can absorb some flavors and they will leave this container. So we're gonna talk about later. So for tea master, they prefer to taste tea from Gai Wan, and also when we smell the aroma, we just open a little bit the cap. And now we just stuck our nose in a little bit and feel the aroma inside this brewer. And people feel like it's a little challenge to use Gai Wan because it's pretty hot when you hold the edge and pull the water out. So it's all about like practice. And also, if you have bigger hand and people can hold the Gai Wan like this all together and pull the tea out like this. So it's a really pretty Gai Wan, and inside is silver with Tea Tell Truth logo, and the silver can purify water. For this Gai Wan, you can tell they have a pretty wide edge here. So for using this kind of Gai Wan, you hold it. It will not burn your finger. So that is why I really love this Gai Wan. The fourth brewer, we're gonna talk about the basic brewer. This is the glass teapot, and you can see there's a little hole, I call it tea filter inside this teapot, and it's really easy to use, and you can see the leaves inside the teapot. and it's really easy to pull. It's perfect for like one people or sharing to the small teacups with your friend. The final one, I'm gonna introduce the advanced tea lovers' favorite. It's called clay teapot. They have different clay. So for this one, it's purple clay teapot. It's really famous in China, and also like one mini teapot it can cost like a few $100s because the mineral and also the technique to make a good clay teapot is really hard. So they have three little legs underneath, and you can see it's like somebody polished this. Actually, the somebody is tea. I love to show you this teapot. You can see the polish level is different. So which means this is a new teapot. And this is the teapot I brew tea a lot. And when I brew tea, when I cap it and the tea sometimes flow and they just the tea touching, the tea ware, the teapot, and make the tea like absorb into this teapot. So for the clay teapot, they have the mini hole and they can absorb some flavors in the teapot. If I use this teapot for over 6 years, and they will carry which tea that I brew. If I brew oolong tea, if I brew pu'er tea, it will contain the oolong tea or pu'er tea's flavor. If you brew pu'er tea with this teapot for his entire life, it's better to only brew pu'er tea in this teapot. So I call it like marriage or exclusive. Make it very pure and very nice flavor. Otherwise, if I use it for brewing pu'er tea and then you brew oolong tea, and the tea gonna taste a little in China off. If you use like many years clay teapots, that teapot costs more value. This kind of teapot I really recommend for tea master, or if you are really crazy like me, like tea lovers. I collect different kinds of clay teapots, and one teapot, one tea. They're exclusive and they got married, okay? So for this teapot, I brew raw pu'er, and this clay teapot I use for brew raw ripe pu'er. This teapot is called jianshui clay. It's from Yunnan, and the one famous artist, she painting on this teapot. You can see it's like mountains and the forest. Here is the other clay teapot, and they have carving a lotus flower on the teapot. And every teapot is unique. After this video, hope you can find the best style teaware for your lifestyle. And welcome to make some comments below and ask any questions. We're always here for you. Tea is not the only beverage. And welcome to subscribe our YouTube channel and Warsaw Instagram account. I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.